Well, I kind of fibbed to you again. I had told you that I was going to do a first start with you guys here, but man, I got in a hurry and was trying to get done. It's so hot. We've skipped spring again. I bet we haven't had 10-15 days of spring, and it has been over 100 heat index here, and it's not even June yet. So I was just trying to, I worked last 2 daylights and 12s, and I did an hour's worth of work last night and almost died in about an hour tonight. So anyway, first start, it went fine. I cranked it like I said, and it picked up oil pressure instantly when I fired it up. Rattled top end for like 4 seconds, and 3 or 4 seconds, and went away. I was hearing some crackling over here and act like a miss. I did not change those plug wires like I said I was going to. So that is something I'm definitely going to do. Power steering pump made no noise at all. Yesterday I hooked it up with nothing else in the front of the engine, filled it full of oil, and then I actually put my drill on the pulley with a brush on there and spun it and tried to get it to circulate so that it wouldn't whine real bad when I started, because the last thing I needed was a bunch of noise. I couldn't hear what was going on with a whine of a power steering pump. I never made any funny sounds at all, so that must have been a way to do it. I've had it running maybe 10 minutes, and it idles a little low, so the computer's still learning, and I still think I've got a problem with the plug, although I can't feel it as bad. The oil pressure, I think this gauge in here is also not that great. I've seen it at 80, and I've seen it almost 0, so I put a new sender in it because I didn't trust the one that was in there. But this gauge here itself, these are notorious for kind of going bad. It does hold oil pressure. It doesn't make any sounds like the other one did, and it has, even going low, it hasn't made any funny sounds. But we'll do a start on it here. Come on. Said I'm not really sure. I still get that service airbag light comes on and off. I'm still not sure what that is. Thought it was a ground problem, but I never did find a problem with it, so I have to look into that a little bit better. Get it up there about 1800. It's showing 45 pounds or so. And you let it go back to an idle, which is a real low idle for some reason. It's these do idle a bit low, but it's still kind of learning. But it's pretty low, and I could actually feel a bit of a miss, and I could hear it crackling up there. So I think I've got a plug wire that's bad, or a plug. I didn't replace those because they had just been done, but I'm definitely going to do it. But the thing is nice and quiet. I'm not hearing. I hear a crack, like I said, every once in a while. It's definitely from this side. Sounds like number 1. Yep, it's definitely 1 or 2, or 1 or 3. So I'm going to replace the plugs and wires on this because I should have done it, but I've definitely got a miss there. But so far it started right up and seems to be idling good. It's idling a little low, like I said. I think some of it's that miss, and then I need to take it down the road. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up early and get going. Nope, check engine light just came on, and I bet you it'll come up misfire either 1 or 3. It sounds good though. I don't want to kill it. But yeah, I've definitely got a miss there. But anyway, guys, it's up and running. It's not leaking anything, which is probably one of the bigger problems. I really haven't had problems with leakage when I rebuild an engine, but now mind you, you're seeing a mess there on and off from mess I already had, but there's absolutely nothing leaking underneath here. So that's a good sign. So anyway, I'm going to try to put this part of the series as the rebuild. I'm going to call it a success as of right now, but I have not taken it down the road. I really wanted to take it on vacation in July, but I just don't think it's going to be ready to go. It's going to need tires. I still got to re-pull that transfer case again, find out what I did there, and the rear end's got a whine. Although it's probably fine for a road trip if I change oil, make sure it's good. I don't know, we'll just kind of look into that. But anyway, it seems to be running cool. Antifreeze is where it belongs. I've got an exhaust rattle really bad. There's a heat shield on top of the exhaust. And you can really hear it. And that's going to go away too. So, and I'm talking about the whole exhaust system. I'm not going to run that like that. But anyway, so there you go, guys. I'm going to say the 4.8. I won't know how well it runs because this thing is heavy. I bet you it's close to 6,000 pounds. You know, 55 to 6,000 pounds. So we'll see how this little 4.8 pulls around. Man, I know they put them in the Tahoes and Suburbans and pickups, so I don't see a big problem with it, but we'll see what it does. Anyway, guys, see you later. I may take on a first road trip with it. Maybe that's a better deal. All right.